Okay, so I went up 30 rows. I don't know why I thought only 28, but I've got 30 rows on my pocket lining. So I'm ready to put them in, and I'm going to try and center the cable in the middle where the pocket goes. So what I did is I had them on these pins, and to save a bit of time, I've transferred it onto what we call a cable needle here, or a double pointed needle, so I can just knit off this side. And I'm going to, you can choose where you put your pocket. You can put it right over by the ribbing, you can put it a little further away or right over to the side. This is down under my armpit seam, so you don't really want it right over there. So I've decided to go 4 stitches in, and I have 22 stitches on here, so then I'll take 22 stitches off here. So I'll show you what I'm going to do, and I've got a spare, I've got this one that I had before. So it's very easy to put your pocket lining in. So I've decided to go 4 stitches in, and this is the button band side. So I knit my 4 stitches, there's 4 there. Then I'm going to transfer 22 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I'll just close this up. And that's why I had that little thing there. Take those off out of the way, don't need those. So then you hold this at the front of your work, and then you knit on 22 stitches from this double pointed needle, and make sure it doesn't fall off this other side. Just tighten that up a little bit there. And of course the cable needle's a bit smaller, so it's a bit harder to get in. So I do have a separate video under my tutorials of how to do pockets, but if you're following along this KnitALong for this cardigan, it just means you don't have to go looking at that. But I probably explain in a little bit more detail. So pockets are actually extremely easy, and I'm loving having them in my cardigans. So let me know how you're getting along with the KnitALong, if you're following everything I'm doing. But you can always change things to suit your body size and shape. So there we have the lining now on that needle with those 4 stitches, and then I'm going to finish the stitches that are on my original needle. You're listening to my needles clunking on the desk. There you go. So now you can see I have my pocket lining underneath. So, I forgot to say, of course, you have your right side facing and your right side facing. So when you put your hand down, you see the right side of the pocket. And then you just keep knitting in whatever pattern you are doing. Stocking stitch, I'm going to continue with the cable. So that was my row 3, I think, on my cable. I'll have to go back and check. So every 6th row I'm going to be twisting that. I have a different tutorial for that, or you can look at the previous video I did on the KnitALong. So you just continue as your pattern. Then when you've finished your front, you put these back onto a needle and you just do 6, 8 rows of ribbing, and then you knit them down. And on the other side, you just get a needle and you very carefully make sure it's all stretched out into, wait till it's all knitted, and you just tack it down. And I try to tack it down so it's near the top of the ribbing without having to overstretch it. And then you tack it down, and then there's your little pocket. So this is all a new pattern for me too, so I hope it comes out looking okay. Should do. Hope it fits me. It looks very small, doesn't it? That's because I decreased a bit because the other cardigan was so big, but maybe that's because it was wool. So we'll see how we go. But I might have to do a really wide button band, and that's going on this side. So there's my little pocket. So that's really simple. Okay, let me know how you're getting on. Bye.